In this video, I'm going to talk about how to market your products and drive traffic to your sales pages using free methods. When your sales pages are live and you're ready to start accepting transactions, the work has just begun. If you left it there and didn't do anything to promote your products, chances are that you would get no sales at all. You need to drive as much targeted traffic to your sales pages as possible in order to generate a good income. Paying for ads will bring a steady stream of visitors to your sales pages in less time, but obviously the cost is an issue, and you need to monitor what you're spending carefully to make sure it doesn't spiral out of control. On the other hand, getting free traffic from different sources takes time and there's a lot more work involved, but the benefit of it is that you aren't paying for it. So let's talk about the different ways in which you can do it. Firstly, social media. Everybody uses social media these days, and even if you only have a few followers on Facebook or Twitter, posting links to your products for your followers to see can provide results. However, the real power of marketing products on social media comes when you reach a large audience well beyond your own followers. Let's start with Facebook. People love to share content on Facebook, and if you tap into the right audiences, you can get some great results. Firstly, apply to join Facebook groups that are related to your niche. And then when you get accepted, contribute to the group, providing useful comments and content that doesn't include any links to your products. The idea is to build up trust within the group so that when you do post product links, they won't just get deleted by an admin straight away. It's not hard to find viral content on Facebook that people love to share. So, for every product link that you post, try and post at least 5 different pieces of content that are not just there to generate sales. It's a good idea to create separate Facebook accounts just for promotional purposes, but try and make the accounts look real by adding friends and posting non-promotional content. You can get software which automatically joins groups and makes posts for you, such as Postify, Pilot Poster, and Postcron. You'll find links for all of these in the resources section for this video. If you do use software to auto-post on Facebook, make sure that you stick to the amount of posts that they recommend, or you might end up getting your accounts suspended. Next, let's talk about Twitter. Twitter is an open platform, apart from the small number of people who have private profiles, so you can get away with posting more product links here. One of the best ways to be successful on Twitter is to hijack stories that are currently trending and getting lots of searches. Look out for trending hashtags each day and make posts that include your sales page URLs along with the popular hashtags. Try to include a call to action as well to entice people to click. Plus, in order to pick up a few extra clicks, you can also add a product link on your profile in the bio. As with Facebook, for Twitter you can also find software which will auto-post for you. Some of the best ones include Tweet Attacks Pro, Auto Tweeter Pro, and Twit Timer. Again, be sure to stay within the posting limits so that your accounts don't get suspended. Next, there's Instagram. Instagram is a very visual platform, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't use it to generate traffic for just about any kind of product. Firstly, follow people who are following popular accounts that are related to your niche. You should find that roughly 1/3 of the people who you follow will follow you back. Then, make sure that you regularly post interesting images and like other people's images which are relevant to your business. The way that you can get traffic is by adding a link in your bio and occasionally posting an image containing text describing the great product that you've linked to in the bio. If your content is interesting enough to the people that you've targeted, you should find that they respond to it. Another social media site worth posting on is Pinterest. Like Instagram, Pinterest is also a very visual platform, although the main difference with it is that you can use Pinterest groups to reach a whole new audience. Before you apply to join any groups, make sure that you have over 500 followers. You do this by following other similar accounts and you will find that many of them will follow you back. When you have enough followers, apply to join groups that relate to your niche, and once you're accepted, post interesting images which don't include product links. As with Facebook, make sure that you add value to the group and only occasionally post an image with a product link so that you don't get banned by the admins. For some businesses, LinkedIn can also be good for generating traffic. Like Pinterest, the best method to use for LinkedIn is to join relevant groups and connect with as many people as possible. Again, you want to be posting interesting content relating to your niche on a regular basis, and also make sure that you add a link as one of your websites on your profile page. LinkedIn is more popular with professional people, so depending on your line of business, it may or may not be a suitable method of promotion for you. Here are some tips for social media success. Whichever platform you use, the key to success is to post your traffic generating links in moderation. If you post 50 links in a Facebook group the moment that you're approved for it, you'll probably find yourself banned in no time at all. Try to act like an average social media user would act, and you'll have far greater success. Post genuinely interesting content. Make sure that your profiles are complete. Make useful comments and try and help people whenever you can. Wait before posting links to your site once you've been accepted into a group. And don't post too many product links. Next, I want to talk about how you can get huge amounts of traffic through contests. If you run a contest and give away a prize relating to your niche, you will find that you can get huge amounts of traffic to your website in a very short amount of time. This is a great way to find visitors who are interested in what you have to sell and have them opt into your email list. The prize that you offer doesn't have to be particularly expensive to get lots of visitors, and even if you give away a $20 gift card, you will have people flocking to your site to try and win it. As an alternative prize, you could simply give away a free copy of your product. There are hundreds of websites that specialize in listing contests, and most of these allow you to add yours for free. In order to help you out, we've compiled a list of some of the best ones, and you'll find a link to download it in the resources section for this video. When you set up the contest page on your website, make sure that you add terms and conditions for the people who enter it. Important things to include in your terms are the starting date, the closing date, any age restrictions, any restrictions by country, and whether or not there is a limit of entries per household. Once the user has entered the contest, you should redirect them to a thank you page which is hosted on your site. On this page, you can promote your products or get more exposure for your contest by asking people to share it on Facebook or Twitter in order to earn another entry. This also has the added bonus of earning you new followers, page likes, and social media fans. Just look at the results that we got when we ran a contest to one of our websites recently. Before the contest, we had just one subscriber, which was actually just a test email. Then, after we submitted the contest to just a few websites, we had 308 new subscribers in 24 hours. After 3 days and submitting to some more websites, we got to over 500 subscribers. And after 5 days, we had 811 new people on our list. This was all because we gave away a cheap gift card which cost next to nothing. Imagine how much money it would have cost to get hold of these leads using other methods. If you do plan on running a contest, you should also make sure that you have a privacy policy in place, as many contest websites which you submit to will want to make sure that you aren't passing the data that you collect onto other people. Another method for driving free traffic is forum posting. Posting on forums to drive traffic to websites is nearly as old as the internet itself, but it's still a good way to get visits if you do it right. Forum posting is one of the most constructive ways to learn, share, and contribute your knowledge and experiences amongst people who are interested in the same things as you. And one of the advantages of forum posting is that some forums allow signatures which can include a URL, and this is a great place to add a product link. Try to post on forums related to your line of business only. You can't just go posting anything on any forum because this doesn't make sense and it will make you look like a spammer. Readers won't pay any attention to what you write, and in many cases, the forum moderator will ban you. Instead of signing up to hundreds of unrelated forums, pick a handful of quality ones related to your niche, and most importantly, pick forums that get a lot of visitors. Make sure you follow forum guidelines. Every forum has its own guidelines which you need to adhere to, and by doing this you also gain a good name and respect from the forum members, which will also get you more serious and focused readers, increasing the visibility and popularity of your posts. After you join, try to contribute to the community and post useful content. Post links to other sites of interest until you feel confident enough to post your own product links. If you don't build up the trust first, your links will probably get deleted, so make sure that you take your time with this. It's also a good idea to introduce yourself to the community. Many forums encourage new users to do this by making an introductory post. This is usually done in threads especially designated for welcoming new members. These threads are usually called some variation of "Say hi here," "How did you find us?" or "New members check in here." When you do make a post, be sure to choose a proper title. Titles are like your nameplate fixed on your door that helps your visitors decide whether or not they should knock at the door. As a wrong nameplate takes your visitors away, so does a wrong title. Write a relevant and eye-catchy title for your post and attract more readers. Remember that when you post on a forum, it doesn't always have to be a direct product link. You could make a page on your website with some interesting content and drive the traffic there. You can still pick up sales this way if people browse the rest of your website because they find it interesting. When you plan to post on forums, look for ones that have at least 1,000 members and 10,000 posts. Keep a spreadsheet of all the forums that you've signed up for and note the username and password for each one. Some other good tips for forum posting are to use a link in your forum signature, use an avatar or photo and make sure that your profiles are complete. Ignore forums that are overrun by spam because they probably don't have any real visitors. Also avoid forums hosted by your direct competitors as they will no doubt delete your posts. Remember to contribute and engage before distributing your own content. And finally, create discussion only once you're ready to do so. Another method of getting free traffic is blog commenting. Like forum posting, blog commenting has been around forever, but it's still a valuable method for generating traffic today. However, in order to make sure that your comments don't get deleted, you need to be very careful about how you go about it. Most of the time, if you post a direct product link in a blog comment, it will be removed. So the key to success is to create a page on your website and drive the traffic there in order to attract visitors. Doing a search on Google News is a good way to find relevant news stories and blog posts to comment on. Find blog posts and news stories that are getting a lot of visitors. You can tell this from the number of comments, and contribute to the discussion in some way. Also, be sure to tell people what you're linking to and make it relevant to the things that other people are talking about. A lot of the time, websites won't allow you to post a clickable link, but this doesn't mean to say that posting a comment won't be useful to you. On pages that are getting a huge amount of visits, you can get traffic even if you post a URL without the HTTP or www bit, just from people copying and pasting the URL into their browser. The key to getting them to do this is to not make it look at all like spam. Add value to the post by adding more useful information which is related to the topic. Pose as an average reader and make comments such as, "This reminds me of a video that I saw here," or "This story is even more unbelievable than one I read here." Use a bit of creativity and you will see better results. Also, make sure that you use a real avatar image and put a little bit of time into setting up your user profile. Many websites allow you to post comments through Facebook these days. So if you're not fully comfortable doing it under your real name, make sure that you have a number of separate Facebook profiles set up which you can use specifically for this purpose. Make sure that you actually read the post as well. This may sound obvious, but you'd be amazed how many people don't actually read the whole post. They assume that they understand the concept or point of the post from the headline and write their response based on that assumption. Remember, blog commenting is about trying to build your brand and authority. So, leaving a comment that completely misses the whole point of the post is actually going to hurt your authority, not help it. You want to make sure you come across as intelligent and well-informed. Also, don't make your blog comments too short. Writing a blog comment that's at least 3 sentences long shows the blog owner that you took the time to read the post and actually have something to add to the conversation. Just putting "good article" doesn't give any value to the blogger. Bloggers want to engage their readers and have dialogue within the comments section, so be sure to actually say something of value with your comment. Next, I want to talk about guest posting to generate traffic. Many people write guest posts on other people's websites to try and get backlinks to their website, and normally people are only interested in getting do-follow links for SEO value. However, you can also write guest posts on sites to drive traffic to your website. If you can manage to secure a guest post on a site related to your niche that gets a fair amount of traffic, you can get hundreds of real visitors from it, and it doesn't matter whether the link from your article is do follow or not. Most webmasters won't allow you to add a direct product link within the guest post, so the best thing to do is set up a page on your website and add some related content. Try and find a reason to link to your site from the guest post that you're writing, and if possible, put it in the body of the article rather than just in the bio at the bottom. When it comes to finding sites to post on, try approaching webmasters who have stated that they accept guest posts, and reach out to them by email with ideas for an article that they might like. The best way to find sites to contact is to search on Google for terms such as "Write for Us" plus your niche, or "Guest Post" plus your niche. If at first you don't get much response, don't give up, because all that you need to do is secure one guest post from a website that gets a good amount of traffic, and you can get visitors for a long time. Here's an example of an outreach email which has been particularly successful for me. You can download this to use for yourself from the download section for this video. Notice that this email makes it clear that you've taken a look at their website and that you know exactly what type of things they write about. When you're contacting people to propose a guest post, always find the name of the person that you're emailing. Webmasters who run popular sites get a huge number of emails every day, and if it looks like you've sent a generic message without doing any research, they will probably just delete your email without reading it. Bloggers' inboxes are full of junk mail, so you have a very short amount of time to catch their attention. You need to stand apart from the crowd by filling the message with as much personality in as fewer words as possible. Also, email gets better responses than web forms, so even if there's a contact form, take an extra minute to look for an email address. Once you've determined the name of the person that you want to email, it's a good idea to check all their social media profiles on Twitter, Google+, or LinkedIn. If the blogger recognizes your name, they're more likely to open your email, especially if it went to spam. So following them on social media, liking, sharing, or commenting on one of their posts before you send your pitch can increase your odds of getting through to them. Try to include a call to action or question in your message, because this increases the chance of a response. One final good tip when you're guest blogging is not to write any articles before you've found somewhere to publish them. The last thing that you want to be doing is wasting your time writing lots of content that you won't end up using.